I literally was walking down the street one day looking to get something from the bakery. My mother and I walked in, noticed that he was selling the equipment, kind of walked back out because it was a little bit of a dated bakery. And then my mother walked back in, walked back out, and said we had bought the bakery. So that is how Beverly's and I started together, very sporadically, very spontaneously, and it's been great ever since. Beverly's has been here since 1973. She's always been at this location. She is actually still alive and well. Her name is Beverly D'Annunzio. She opened it with the thought of having it for many, many years. She owned it for 20 and then gave it to another owner, and I took over in 2015. But it's been in this community for almost 47 years now. Last year we made for Bite for the Fight, we made a couple of things. We made dessert shot glasses, which are literally what they're called. They're shot glass full of dessert, and they're really, really delicious. We also had made some cookies for the event, and I believe, don't quote me, but I think I made little pies as well for the event. That was a very cool event that we did last year. I loved last year's festival. I thought the organization of it was really well. The communication about what we had to bring, what we had to do was really, really great. It was also awesome meeting Robert Arvine, him being there. But the whole energy around the event and why we were there and the reason why people were donating, it was... you could really feel it in the air, and it was a nice event to be a part of. Okay, so we've been really getting into jelly rolls. I don't know if you guys know, kind of like the Hostess Swiss roll cakes. We've been really getting into those and making them really funky, classy, yummy flavors. So I was actually going to do a variety of Swiss rolls for the Bite for the Fight. So at Beverly's, COVID's been definitely different. We shut down as soon as Governor Wolf kind of gave the order for everything to kind of cease and desist. We were closed for about 3 weeks. Those were the craziest, longest 3 weeks of my life. And we couldn't survive without being in some type of operation. So after the 3-week quarantine that we did, Beverly's started servicing restaurants that were doing takeout. So local pizzerias started taking some of our desserts and graciously selling them without even getting any proceeds from them. So that definitely helped us get to the transition of doing curbside pickup. We did curbside pickup for about 2 months during the months of April and May. And then in June, we actually opened up our doors when Governor Wolf said that we could do 25% and capacity. We noticed in the beginning of COVID that a lot of businesses were shutting down because they couldn't afford their overhead costs, a lot of them being women businesses. So we decided that we were going to take those women businesses on. In the shop, we have anywhere from a florist to a handmade sign shop. We have local honey. We have a local elderberry syrup. We have someone who makes handmade gift cards. We want Beverly's to showcase these women, and we would also like for them to be able to have a one-stop shop. When you're coming to get your birthday cake, you can get some flowers for them, a sign or a card or whatever you might need. I'm actually a type 1 diabetic, so I've been donating to juvenile diabetes for years. I've been volunteering for them. So anything I can do to give back, it's tremendous. It's kind of ingrained in my soul because we donate a cake to a senior center every month so that people that don't necessarily get to see their family can still have a nice birthday cake. I opened the doors to Beverly's with the mindset of everyone deserves a sweet treat, where it be if you have a nut allergy, if you're vegan, if you're gluten-free, whatever. And also we did with community first. Our community is our number one priority because our community makes our business. So it's very important to myself and my girls. We have a mandate here. All of the girls do community service. Everyone tries to do as much as they possibly can. Well, when you have such a little human who can fight that hard, it really makes your problems insignificant. It really makes your thought process, you can't be angry, you can't be mad, you just have to go and you just have to do. That's kind of how I take in, this whole COVID thing, for example. I mean, are we just gonna sit down and let our businesses suffer? No, you can't. This was a very true showcase of either fight or flight kind of situation. And I believe Makenna was in that same mindset, fight or flight. And everyone should take that mindset on, because otherwise what would be our world if we didn't?